Now, what is your name?
My name is Ken Johnston.
Ken Johnston.
And I'm from Amherst, Massachusetts.
Now, what is this walk about? Is it a movement? Is it an organization? Is it an individual?
No,
Tell us what this is all about.
It's called Walk to Freedom. It's a 400-mile solo journey from Selma to Memphis in honor of the late Dr. Martin Luther King and his civil rights legacy.
So this will be for the 50th anniversary of this assassination.
Yes, I'm marching to the National Civil Rights Museum in Memphis, and I hope to arrive by April 2nd when they start the ceremonies.
Will any of this have anything to do with the Poor People's Campaign in any way?
It's not associated with it, no.
Okay. What inspired you to do this? Why are you doing this?
Because of the legacy of Dr. King. He's a fraternity brother of mine. I'm a member of Alpha Phi Alpha, and I am an amateur long-distance walker. I was very inspired by Dr. King and his legacy, and when I came across information about the National Civil Rights Museum having commemorating the 50th anniversary of his assassination, I knew that was going to be a historical moment, and I wanted to be a part of it.
And so, how long have you been planning this?
I submitted a proposal to the National Civil Rights Museum back in November. They notified me in late December, so I've had about 7 weeks to prepare.
Okay, so they're also a part of this walk?
Yes, there will be, as part of their ceremonies, they put a call out to community participants and partners, and so I'm answering that call for community partners. There will also be others who are walking from Atlanta to Memphis. Some are taking freedom rides from different parts of the South to Memphis, and so there will be a number of groups that will be converging on the National Civil Rights Museum in April.
I noticed you have shoes and you got a backpack, and you know, what are you going to do at night? I mean, how is that going to work, and how many miles are you going each day?
I'll be walking somewhere between 12 and 15 miles a day. And in terms of accommodations, I'm looking for host families along the way that will allow me to stay with them from one night. So I'm reaching out to community churches and community schools and centers, asking them all, you know, if they would host me during my walk.
What is the route? What route are you taking?
I'll be crossing the Edmund Pettus Bridge here in Selma, and then following Route 80 to Montgomery, and then from Montgomery I travel north, tracing the Underground Railroad to Birmingham, and then there I travel westward northwesterly towards Tupelo, Mississippi, Holly Springs, and onto the Mississippi River.
Now, you talked about having a connection with Brown Chapel. In terms of the name that our founders Bishop Brown, and you share a connection. What's that connection?
Yeah, it was during the service this morning. They shared an information sheet about Bishop Brown, and while reading it, I discovered that we both went to the same high school in Wilbraham, Massachusetts. At the time, it was called Wesleyan Academy, and then it later changed its name to Munson Academy, and then finally merged with Wilbraham and Munson Academy, where I attended.
What are you hoping to get out of this walk, and why are you really doing it? What has inspired you to do this 50th anniversary of Dr. King's assassination?
I think I'm doing it for my health. That's one reason, and that's the secondary goal here, is to encourage people to get out and get movement in their life. Many of us live very sedentary lives, and one of the things that the organizers of the Selma to Montgomery movement did was they encouraged people to walk, and that's what I'm hoping to do here on my walk, is encourage people to get out and get movement in their life, not just exercise, but real, wholesome, nutritious movement. That's my secondary goal that I'll be speaking about, is encouraging people just to discover what their bodies are capable of. And you know, if you believe in doing a 400-mile walk, your body will follow along. Your body will tell you, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you will have some sore feet, on any given day, but at the same time, you will find that your confidence level will rise, you will find that your self-esteem will rise, and you'll find that your whole disposition and outlook will change as a result of just walking. It's the most natural thing that we are made for, and that's what I want people to know, is that their body is capable of so much more than what we're presently using it for.
Why did you choose Brown Chapel as your starting point?
Because this is the location where civil rights marches organized for the right to vote prior to crossing the Edmund Pettus Bridge and trying to get to Montgomery and the state capitol. So it has, a lot of historical significance.
So that was only 50 miles, but you're going 350 more by yourself.
Yes. What I'm doing is I'm going to all the civil rights hubs. Selma, Montgomery, Birmingham, Memphis. Those are the civil rights hubs. Those are the places where the laws of this country changed. And I believe we have to speak out today and with a clear voice, because if we don't, civil rights will be eroded, and it's happening now under this present administration, and we need to speak clearly and in a unified voice that we treasure the civil rights laws that we have today, and we want to maintain those laws, and we want to improve on them, not water them down.
And as we start winding down, are you following the situation in Florida with the young people and their new activism?
Yes, it's inspiring. It's very inspiring, and sometimes it takes political events and tragedy like that to inspire a generation, and I hope people will see them as young activists, and I hope this situation helps. I hope they help change our laws.
What's in the backpack? What's in the backpack, and what are you doing? What do you tell us about how that's going to play out for you?
Well, I'm carrying about 30 pounds worth of gear, and I'll have to lose some of it along the way. I have water, I have food that I'll need, I have a tent, and just everything to make sure that I'm able to make it, during the day. I'll probably have to put on my rain jacket today. So yeah, everything I need just to keep me going.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
And we'll be staying in touch. Are you going to be doing any kind of a blog, or
yes?
Are you reporting
yes.
into
I have a website. Oops. I'm sorry. Did this come on? Okay. I have a website, ourwalktofreedom.com, and I'll be posting messages there.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Thank you so much.